Hi everyone, my name's Sofia and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be talking about 5 new quotes that I have found that I really like and mean something to me. And the reason why I'm going to be talking about quotes might sound a bit weird, but it's just because quotes have really changed my life. I find them so inspiring and helpful, and if they can help me, then I think they would help someone else out there. So I'm going to talk about them and go in a bit of depth with these quotes that I like. And I'm going to be talking about 5 of them. And if you enjoyed this, please give it a thumbs up. And if I think that people like it, I might continue this as a little series with some quotes that I like every now and then. Because I could easily talk for hours about all my favourite quotes. The list goes on and on. But I think 5 is a good start for now. For those who have Tumblr, you can also check out my blog. I post quotes on there all the time. Actually, you don't even need Tumblr to be able to see it. All my social media links are in the description below. So you can check that out if you want some extra inspiration to see where all my quotes are coming from. So let's get into it. So I have written down the 5 quotes I'm going to be talking about, and they're on my computer here. And yeah. The first quote I actually found on Drake's Twitter. Shout out to Drake, I love him so much. So I'm assuming he wrote this, but I'm not like 100% sure, but anyways, it says, live without pretending, love without depending, listen without defending, and speak without offending. And I really love this because it covers so many important things in one short quote that rhymes. So I thought it was really cool. And I'll just start from the first part, and that is live without pretending. And that is so important and so true. Like, he's pretty much saying you need to be yourself and, you know, just live a real and honest life. Don't change yourself or anything like that. Just, yeah, be your authentic self. And I really like that because that's, yeah, really important, like I said before. And then love without depending. That's also really important because you need to love yourself, and you shouldn't be able to depend on other people. Like, you need to be okay alone and without anyone else, because at the end of the day, all you really have is yourself. So yeah, he's saying you need to love without depending on anything or anyone else. And I'm just assuming what he's meaning. This is just my interpretation of his quote. Then he goes on to say, listen without defending. And I think that's really important because everyone's entitled to their own opinion, whether you think they are right or wrong or stupid. You should always listen without feeling the need to give in your own point and meaning and pushing everyone else down. It's really good to just listen and take it in, even though you know you're right, that's fine. It's good to let other people speak and have their meanings and opinions on things. But that's at least what I take from this quote, and I think that's really important, and a lot of people should acknowledge that. And then at the end he says speak without defending, and that's pretty obvious. He's pretty much just saying be a nice person, you know, like be real and kind and loving, and then you'll get that back. The next quote is by Angelou. I'm not really sure if I pronounced that right. But anyways, the quote is, do the best you can until you know better. Then when you know better, do better. I really like this quote. I think it's very relevant because a lot of people, as an example, they learn something and then they beat themselves up about the fact that they didn't know this before, they didn't do whatever that is before. And I just think the quote's important to tell you, like, you didn't know any better, so of course you did the things you did, but now that you know better, you're going to do better. So it's pretty much saying don't regret things or, you know, wish you didn't do something, because now you do know, so you're no longer going to do what you did before. So I think it's really inspiring and important to remember that it's okay that you did like the wrong thing before, because you were doing your best, and now that you know more and better, you're going to do better. The next quote is, happiness cannot be traveled to, owned, earned, worn, or consumed. Happiness is a spiritual experience of living every minute with love, grace, and gratitude. And I really like this because a lot of people these days, fair enough, there's like a lot of things that you feel will make you happy, like the latest phone or computer or whatever it may be. There's new things coming out all the time, and you feel like you can only be happy if you have that, or if you have what everyone else has, or if you have the best of everything, so on, so on. But this quote just, you know, puts you back on the ground and reminds yourself that you don't need to have all those things to be happy. You need the experience of living every minute with love. Love is the most important thing. Love makes you happy, and you need to be a loving person, and you need to get love from others, and you can't really have one without the other, and you need to be grateful and have gratitude towards things in life. Then you're easily going to be happy if you're grateful for the things you do have, rather than being unhappy about the things that you don't have. Of course, the things you have or consume or wear may get you happy for a minute or two, like it brings you excitement and stuff like that, but at the end of the day, that's not your happiness. Like, your happiness is the love and yourself towards yourself and others. It's just a little reminder quote that keeps you like stable and realizing that you don't need everything to be happy. You just need yourself and loving people around you. The next quote is one of my favorites at the moment. It's really, really good. And whenever I come in most situations, actually, I just say this to myself and I calm down so much. It's very hard to follow, I feel. I'm still learning, but I'm really trying to take it all in. And the quote is, "I don't mind what happens." And that is how to be happy, honestly. If you're happy with whatever comes at you, if you can fight anything and you just don't mind what the situation is, like, that is like true happiness to me. And I'm really, really trying to put it into my life, because obviously bad things are going to happen in your life. You can't really avoid that. But then if you can learn to accept it and deal with it, then that's a really, really good quality to have. So that is something I've put into my life recently, where I just say, I don't mind what happens. And then the very last quote is, "Happiness is not the absence of problems, it's the ability to deal with them." And this is a really good quote, and it kind of comes back to the quote I just said before. And the reason is, like, you can't have a life without problems. Like, one problem to someone is another problem to someone else. Like, it's not, like, it's just how you see it, if it's a problem or not. But like, happiness isn't when there's no problems, everything's just unicorns and butterflies and rainbows and nothing ever goes wrong, everything's all perfect. Like, that's not happiness, also because that's not realistic. But it's more if you can deal with those problems that do occur for when they occur, because they will occur. So if you can just deal with the issues around you and like accept it and be okay with it, that is happiness, because then you can fight whatever comes at you. You can deal with it, you can handle it, you know? And I just think that's a really, really good quote to live by, honestly. So those were the 5 quotes I'll be sharing today. I'll leave all the quotes with who wrote them in the description below. I hope you enjoyed this video, and please let me know if you'd like more of these, because a lot of people may or may not have heard of them and now can use these quotes on a daily basis. I personally love quotes, as I said before, and I just think they're so life-changing and inspiring. So I will be happy to make more of these videos if you're interested. And yeah, all my social media is in the description below. Please follow all of them. And like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video and would like to see more. I post a new video every Monday and Thursday at 7 p.m. I'll see you really soon. Bye! Today I'm going to be doing a bit of a different video than usual. Wait, what's that supposed to mean? All my videos are different.